Well, I love telling my story about how God brought me to LeTourneau University. So I was an alum here, went to school here from 90 to 94, and really just got out in industry and did some good things and enjoyed doing some good engineering work, and God took me to different places in industry. And it was a great career. And then one day out of the blue in 2010, I get this email from one of the faculty members here, basically asking for alums to apply to a couple of open positions here. And I had always considered teaching, but this email just caught me out of the blue, and I think God just sparked something in me to say, hey, I think this is something we might want to pursue. I talked it over with my wife, and we had lots of prayer about it. And the next thing you know, I'm applying for a faculty position here at LeTourneau. And a couple weeks later, I'm getting on an airplane to come here for a full day of interviews. And from there, it just kind of steamrolled. And 3 months later, packing up the moving truck and moving across the country to take on a faculty position here. And I really think it's interesting how God used my career experience to really be just a perfect fit for what I do here at LeTourneau. So when I graduated with mechanical engineering, I spent a couple years in industry, in the mechanical engineering industry, and did some good work there, but then kind of life circumstances took me into the civil engineering world, and I spent quite a few years working in civil engineering and doing some good work there. And then when I came here to LeTourneau, it was amazing because we had just started a civil engineering program. So not only did they need somebody to teach all of our mechanical and electrical engineering students, but we had this new civil engineering program, and I had the skill set to be able to jump right into that and start teaching those students. So I just love how God orchestrated my career experience to be able to just kind of slot right in and just be exactly what LeTourneau needed at that time. So in addition to wanting to come here and teach, I really feel like one of the reasons why God brought me to LeTourneau was to really have an impact on students' lives. So when I was a student here, I came in not really understanding my faith, kind of maybe adopting my parents' faith and not really fully accepting that as my own. So when I got to campus here as a student, I really started questioning who I was as a Christian, and whether or not that was really going to be for me as a believer, whether or not I was going to be a Christian or not. And so throughout my freshman and into my sophomore year, I really began a series of or a period of my life where I was really questioning my faith and asking just some of those instrumental questions that a lot of believers ask about who they are and what they believe. And with the help of a theology professor here on campus who I met with about once a week for several months, he really helped me understand my faith a little bit better. And I ultimately accepted Christ in his office there, right in Heath Hardwick Hall, as a sophomore engineering student here. And so that really kind of transformed me. That's how I really owe a debt of gratitude to this institution and the people like that theology professor that really helped me understand who I was and my faith. And so from that, made me want to really come back here and have that same effect in whatever small way with the students here here at LeTourneau. So if I can be of any change in their lives, and any help in understanding who they are, anything about their faith, I want to be a part of that. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to come back to LeTourneau to teach, not just to teach what I've learned in industry, but to, again, help change lives in a unique way, because this place changed my life in a very unique way. So I love that aspect of being able to be here and not only teach, but really minister to these students in a unique way. One of my favorite things about being here and teaching is really seeing that transformation of a student that just comes in so raw in their first year, you know, an 18, 19-year-old kid. Again, maybe doesn't understand a lot about their faith, is questioning a lot, and then seeing them through all the different aspects of campus life here, through classroom devotionals, through life groups and chapel, just seeing them slowly transform over the 3 or 4 years that are here until you know, they go and graduate, and they're just completely different in many aspects. And so I love seeing that transformation. That's really neat. That's something that I think I experienced in my own life. To see that, you know, see students go through and have that complete transformation over that period is really one of the benefits of, I think, of working and teaching here and working with these students. One of the neat things I get to do is teach engineering graphics to all of our students. So I get to take what I learned in industry through 15 years of working in engineering design, whether mechanical or civil engineering industry, and introduce that to the classroom. So that's really neat to give them kind of real world hands-on projects they can really sink their teeth into. So that's been fun. But we also look for other experiences that these students can take advantage of. So one of the things that I've been involved with the last couple of years is the faculty sponsor to the SAE Baja Club. And so we have students from freshman to senior that come in on their own time and just get to design and build a single-seat off-road racer to go and compete against other universities. And it's just a ton of fun to see those kids just learn. They just eat it up. They just love to be able to work on a vehicle like that, and it's a great experience for them that they can put on their resumes, and it helps them get jobs out in industry, being able to point to this unique experience that they get to do here at LeTourneau. So that's one of the rewarding benefits, I think, of being plugged in and involved here with things even outside of the classroom.